let's just give all right, so this is a support group for military veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder, otherwise known as PTSD. It is a open group, new members always revolving in and out, and this is week 3 of an 8-week session. We've already, in prior sessions, we've already described PTSD, talked about traumas within the group, and now we've moved on to a relaxation phase of the sessions.
Wait, you talked about trauma
In the prior groups leading up to, we talked about defining PTSD, personal trauma of the military members in the group, and now we've moved on to coping strategies. That's correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
25?
Yes, and then I'll stop you at the 6.
Well, welcome back, everybody. My name is Haley, and this is our PTSD educational and support group. This is our 3rd week. We do have some new faces, so welcome. The point of this group is for us to come together and learn about trauma, learn how it affects our lives, and then learn how to cope with the stress of that. Today, we'll be learning specifically some breathing techniques that can help us relax when we're having a flashback or a nightmare or our anxiety increases. So I'm going to go over the rules real quick. We've got 4 basic rules. The first one is that each member is treated with respect. And then going along with that, there's no disruptive behavior in the group, okay? We ask that you silence your cell phones, especially today for our activity, and that you respect confidentiality. So what's said in this group stays in the group, and if you learn something about another member from outside the group, that you don't bring it in. Does anybody have any questions about the rules? Would you like to add a rule? No? Okay. Well, we're going to go around and introduce ourselves because there are some new faces, and we're going to answer a question, kind of an icebreaker, and that's going to be, what is your favorite way to relax? So I'll start, and then we'll go this way. My name is Haley, and my favorite way to relax is to listen to music. So, your turn.
My name is Margaret, and I love listening to music.
Okay.
I am married, and my favorite way to relax is to take a bubble bath.
My name is Erin, and I like to relax by reading books.
My name's Cortney, and I like to meditate.
My name's Lauren, and I like to go on long drives in the car.
My name is Melody, and I like to do yoga.
My name is Lori, and I like to restore the yoga.
What's that?
More calming.
Speak up a little.
Yeah. No, it's not just a little louder. The projector makes it hard for us to hear.
How come what would you like to do?
Yoga.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing. That gave us some insight as to what you guys already do to relax. And I'm going to pass it on to Courtney, who's going to lead us through our breathing techniques.
Okay, let me just fix the lights here. PTSD happens when the nervous system gets overwhelmed. What happens is energy gets trapped inside your body, and that's why we need strategies to relax. So now we're going to lead you through a guided relaxed breathing exercise. It takes time and practice to become comfortable with these exercises. If you are feeling too tense or uncomfortable with your eyes closed, please feel free to open them at any point in this exercise. Over time, you'll be able to learn to keep your eyes closed for longer periods of time. So I want everybody to just relax. Close your eyes and take a minute. Oh, actually, we have just a second. Okay. Now you're really beginning to relax. And like I said, if you don't want to close your eyes, just leave them open. Close your eyes and take a minute to settle into your chair. Focus only on my voice and on your breathing. You don't need to do anything now. Just simply observe how your body breathes. Take your time, and if you find it difficult to pay attention on your breath, that's okay. It is okay to have thoughts drift in and take away your attention. Just simply bring yourself back to your breath, making it the center of your attention. Be aware of how the air moves in through your nostrils, down through your throat, into your chest, and into your diaphragm. Notice your abdomen extending like a balloon, filling on in the breath, emptying on the exhale as the air again moves up and out of your body through your nose. If thoughts come into your head, just gently come back to observing the moments of air and the filling and emptying of the balloon. Nothing for you to do here except just be aware of the sensations. Let your thoughts drift back away to your breath. Take your time. Imagine that each time you inhale, you are taking in life, energy and oxygen that will spread into your lungs, through your body, and through every cell. Feel the sensation of the air flowing in through your nose and down through your throat, into your chest, into your diaphragm, filling your abdomen like a balloon, and spreading to every cell of your body, down through your arms, into your legs, feet, and toes. As you exhale, imagine that your body is letting go of all that has been used up and all that you no longer need. Emptying, letting go, making room for the next inhale, and then taking in oxygen again. And so this cycle goes on and on, one breath after the other. Be aware of the emptying and the filling of the balloon with each breath. Take a moment now just to focus on the movement of the air through your nostrils and spreading through your body. The emptying of the balloon on the exhale, letting go of all you no longer need. You are relaxed. Just remember, if your thoughts drift, bring your attention gently back to the breath and my voice. You might notice that certain thoughts create a disturbance. Just relax your breathing. If there are negative thoughts, then move the breath back up into your chest. Notice how you can shift your attention back to the movement of the breath. Feeling the cool air entering through your nose, descending down through your throat, into the chest, and through the diaphragm, spreading through your body, filling the balloon on inhale, deflating it on exhale. Notice how calming that is. How much more relaxed you are feeling now than when you began. Stop these thoughts now by bringing your attention back to your slow, even breath. Let your thoughts drift gently back to the movement of the air as it moves through your nostrils, into your diaphragm, filling the balloon in and out again. Okay, just continue to relax. Continue to focus on the cool air coming in as you inhale, and the warm air coming out as you exhale and relax. Try to slow your breathing down, taking a little more time between inhaling and exhaling. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but with practice, you'll be able to find a comfortable, slow quietly, trying to slow your breathing down. Now I'm going to return you to your normal state of alertness. In a little while, I will begin counting backwards from 5 to 1. You will gradually become alert. When I reach 2, I want you to open your eyes. When I get to 1, you will be completely alert in your normal state of alertness. Ready? 5, 4. You're becoming more and more alert. You feel very refreshed. 3, 2. Now open your eyes. You're feeling very alert and refreshed. 1. All right, how was that? I want to go around the room and have each of you share your experience with the activity. Let's start with you, Laura.
It was very relaxing.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Did it feel good?
Yeah.
Did you have any anxiety running through you throughout the activity?
I opened my eyes a couple times at first, but then it like settled.
Okay, let's keep going.
I thought it was very relaxing as well. I feel like my heart stopped racing, like, as we progressed through. I thought it was really yoga exercise, so this is something I think that I used to do, and it's just really nice and warm.
So it was easy for you to relax? Good. Margaret?
And it was relaxing, I was still feeling just
Yeah, I understand. And like I said, it is hard at first, like anything, it takes practice. And we're gonna keep working on this throughout our sessions together.
I was actually really surprised to see how much my body responded to that. I was really, kind of suspicious at first and like sounded kind of hokey. But, yeah, it's amazing how much my body handled it.
I'm so glad. Do you feel like the music and the dimming the lights helped?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. What about you, Mary?
Yeah, I really feel like I'm usually so angry. Just kind of go music.
Great. I'm so glad. So now Haley is gonna hand out, here Haley, I'll turn it to you.
Alright, take this and pass it around and here's a pen. This is a tension meter. And so this is how we're going to kind of check our anxiety levels right now after the breathing exercises. So I want you guys to look at it. It asks you how tense you're feeling and any sensations that you're feeling right now. And we want to look at and see how effective the breathing exercises are.
So as you're filling that out, we're gonna talk about our homework for a little bit. This homework is gonna go right along with, our activity that we did in class. Now that we gave you the skills in your toolbox, we're hoping that in between now and our next session, that you will, work on the breathing technique. And, in this homework assignment, will guide you through a breathing activity, and then we would like you to share it for our next session. Does anyone have a problem with that? Is that okay? Okay. So I'll hand those out once we get the attention to this budget. You want them to pass back to you?
You guys are finished doing that.
You do. I just wanna share with y'all that if you are concerned about having a flashback while you're doing your homework, just try to remind yourself that you might feel afraid, but you're not in danger. Tell yourself you're safe now and you're in the present, and just try to ask your body to relax.
Well, we're gonna start to wrap things up. As things go on, we'll learn more relaxation techniques, so if you wasn't including today, we're gonna learn more things next week that can help you reduce your anxiety. I wanna open this up to you guys to share your experiences today, what you liked about our group today, what techniques you would like us to work on in the future to help you guys reduce anxiety, anything that you guys wanna share with us before we leave.
So let's all go around the room, how about starting with me, for the right of you? And then let's share.
Say something that we
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, maybe one of the rooms would be nice.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Definitely.
Maybe a lot more discussion with my neighbors, because sometimes we could learn like a yoga class, or I don't know, just like to make my own yoga.
Maybe we should do this in the next hour before we discuss so we get calm and we have fun down our throats.
Yeah, thanks. We just figured as facilitators that because last week we shared our traumas, that this week we would kind of take it easy, because last week was deep, and I know that a lot of you had hard times with that. So, what about you, Margaret?
I think we're
We're talking. Okay.
I would have liked to do the anxiety meter, is that what it's called? Before we did the relaxation technique, and then after, so I could see, like, be excited about how my anxiety got lower, or see, and to be able to see if it was like an effective tool for me.
Yes, we
Cause I
can
could
see
think it,
results.
yeah, so because in my head I'm like, oh yeah, I think that works, but I was like, oh, was my heart racing before, or what, you know,
Yeah,
so.
that's a great idea.
I think for me it would be helpful to learn how to channel my anger so I'm not taking it out on other people.
Well, that's perfect, because next week we're gonna be discussing what our triggers are in ways that we handle our triggers. And then we're gonna have discussion, sharing ways that y'all use, channel your anger and reduce your triggers. So, thanks for all coming to group,